Hey everybody, welcome back. Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of my weekly photo review where I take some of my favorite photos that I took in the past week and I show them all to you. So yeah, we're going to go through, I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 photos today that we're going to go through. And the last photo I took is hands down it might be one of my favorite photos that I've ever taken. I'm not quite sure, but I absolutely just love that photo. So make sure you watch till the end and let's just dive right in, I guess. So the first photo I have here is a shadow photo of one of my coffee shop clients. And there's nothing particularly special about this photo. I think to me, the reason that I like this photo is because it was proving to myself that there's kind of photo opportunities in unlikely areas. So whereas most of the time when I go to the coffee shops or restaurants or anything like that, right, I'm always looking at I don't want to say eye level, but you know, anywhere from like just below eye level up. I'm never looking like down because it's usually just floor. Why does anyone care about the floor, right? And usually I'm not looking too far up because that's just the ceiling. Why does anyone care about the ceiling, right? So there's all this extra real estate, I like to call it, that I feel like I kind of miss. And there's opportunities like this that can pop up that you just don't even realize unless you're looking literally everywhere for photo opportunities. So yeah, I guess for me it's not so much that it's a great photo, it's just cool to put that theory into practice, I guess. So yeah, so I've got, let's see, two more car photos here. For the guy that I shot, if you guys remember, I posted another video where I had some other car photos. This is another one of his cars. So the first one I got here, super basic, but I like the dark and moodiness to it, and I just love the graffiti in the background. And it's just, I wish that I could portray to you guys how small this car is. Like, we had another photo that we took, and I might post it on the video, I don't know. But we had another photo that I took of it next to a motorcycle, and they are damn near the same size. Like, it's weird how small this car is, but it was super fun. It's a JDM, so it's a Japanese import car, so the steering wheel is on the opposite side. But it was just a fun car to kind of shoot, and I really like kind of the leaves on the ground, the graffiti. It just looks kind of, I want to say like grungy, artsy almost, like kind of breaking the mold, which is exactly what this car did. And you'll see in the next photo another reason why I kind of broke the mold, and that is this one, which is my other favorite, which is, those are factory seats that they put in this car. So that is not something that was added later by some random dude. Like, those were put in by the factory, and I love this photo because you have the graffiti in the background that really pops, and then mixed in with the you know, the seats, the factory seats there, and it just shows, like, in my eyes, this car was like rebellious to me, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't know a lot about this car. I don't know a lot about the JDM cars in general, but it just seems like a rebellious car, and so it seemed fitting to put it behind a graffiti backdrop. And this is probably one of my favorite photos from that shoot, just kind of having both of those things tied into one. So yeah. All right, now we're gonna jump back into food and wine and all that stuff. So this one, super simple. It just looks like a chocolate stout beer, and then a like super chocolate chip cupcake, or not chocolate chip, but just chocolate cupcake. And honestly, the photo's good. I like the photo a lot, but the reason I really like the photo is if you look in like the tiny little corner of the cupcake there, one of the little sprinkle things fell off, and that was not intentional. But I don't know why, it made, when that fell off, because I took quite a few pictures of this exact setup, but the second that piece fell off before I cleaned it up, that ended up being my favorite shot, and I don't know why. Maybe other photography people can kind of fill me in as to why that seems, it, like, to my eye, it seemed much more appealing to keep the photo with that like little sprinkle on, or like falling off, as opposed to cleaning that up and then taking a clean shot. So maybe somebody can help me why, but that was just, I liked that photo so much, and it was a complete mistake. So that was cool, you know? It just goes to show, don't throw away your mistakes. Sometimes, you know, you might love them. I'll let you know we're gonna be philosophical up in here today. Let's see, the next one here. So these two, actually, I'm gonna just probably throw these on the screen together because they both are the same wine. And I took these yesterday, and yeah, I just love the colors, honestly, like especially the one where it's just the stemware by itself. I love the seats, I love the scenery. It's very calming. I also did not realize until literally just now that this is the photo that I took with a husky coming straight into the screen in the backdrop there. And I got him right before he looked directly into the camera. I wish I would have gotten him looking directly into the camera, but he literally looked into the window directly at the camera like a frame after this. So I wish I would have gotten that one, but I didn't even realize he was in this one. So that's kind of funny. And then the other one, I just like the framing of it. I like the lighting. It makes that, that rosé color really pop. Obviously my love for the foreground blocking is present in this photo as well. That's just a wall that I kind of shot halfway behind. But yeah, I think like the stone and the lighting and the color of the rosé is just, I just love it. I love the how this one turned out, and honestly it was pretty minimal editing on this one too. So yeah. All right, now on to the piece de la résistance, and I probably said that wrong and I don't care, but this is hands down my favorite photo that I've taken this week, and maybe one of my favorite photos I have ever taken, and you have probably seen me post it because I couldn't help it and I love this photo. But yeah, it is literally just this parking garage that I parked in that I was going to a client shoot, and I happened to look up and was like, oh, I really like the color of this parking garage against that sky. So I sat underneath it and took a photo, and it turned out so good. Like way better than I thought this photo was gonna turn out, like unreal. And the craziest part about this photo is that this was actually shot on my iPhone. This was not shot on my camera. So it's like, I just want to show you guys what tech is capable of, and like what you're capable of shooting. Even if you don't have a professional camera, like you can still take some pretty amazing shots. It's just finding stuff around you and kind of have it. It's more about training your eye to find the photo than it is having the most expensive camera. But yeah, this was one of my favorite shots. I will probably end up posting this picture again, because why not? And it is cool because I love the architectural photography, but I haven't kept my eyes open enough, I guess, to like architectural opportunities. I've always felt like, I wasn't in the right area, or I needed to go stage one where it was like, there's this beautiful house that I know I want to go hit, and I just don't have the time to do that. And, so it was nice to literally just be walking around, seeing this and going, oh wow, that's really cool, and then get this gorgeous shot out of it. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys this week. Let me know which one is your guys' favorite, and let me know if you guys even enjoy me doing these videos. And anyways, I guess that is it. So you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.